Hello, this is my video submission for the project second year subjects, in which I try and implement a dynamic difficulty system based upon the game objects that are spawned. The idea of this subject is that the system will see how the player is going and what is on the scene, and it will try to keep the game balanced, as in it will keep it challenging while also making it not too difficult by supplying the necessary items needed for the player to never be stuck in a state where it is too difficult. So, as you can see, this is the first level in which the basis is set. In this level, the player needs to defeat the enemies as quickly as possible, and using this method, the game will analyze how good the player is from level 1 to 3, 1 being the worst and 3 being the best. As seen at the top, the time taken was enough for me to get a level 1, showing that these enemies are the easiest. As seen, they are not as quite as fast, and also take some time to that. As seen here behind me, game objects are spawned so that I am giving a good chance at defeating my enemies. Depending on how many enemies spawn, different items and different amounts will be spawned. The theory, as you have seen, I have died. The theory is that the game objects spawned will be enough so that the player is given adequate equipment so that he can easily face the enemies presented to him. Now I will try again, and this time I will try and finish the level quickly so that you will see the different enemies. I will try and finish it so that the enemies will be either level 2 or 3. As you have seen, I have finished the level quite faster, and the enemies spawned have a red aura around them. This symbolizes that they are of level 2, which is a medium difficulty. As you can see, they are quite faster, and you might not be able to notice this as quickly with the shotgun, but in the pistol, it takes more shots to defeat them. And also less items seem to have been spawned, as the shotgun should be adequate for this first level. As seen here, with every level, a new enemy will be spawned. This is so that the game's difficulty is not only reliant upon the dynamic difficulty system, as the game still needs to linearly progress in difficulty, just like any other game should. I am obviously struggling, as I am finding it difficult to talk and play at the same time. But as you can see, more items are spawned, and since a weapon has not yet been spawned, and no weapon has been spawned, a lot of ammo has been spawned. This is because, as mentioned in my sheet, different items hold a different sort of point system to distinguish them in usefulness. A shotgun will obviously be more useful than ammo when the default pistol doesn't really require ammo. However, with the ammo provided, I can sustain the shotgun a lot more and hopefully defeat my enemies easily. see, the third level has 2 special enemies. Every specific level has different special enemies which simulate a sort of boss system that helps to scale the difficulty add difficulty to the game, as just a dynamic difficulty system would make the game slightly stable. As such, the enemies were added so that the difficulty still scales up with each level, keeping every level interesting and giving the player a new obstacle that he will have to overcome with every level. As seen here, this is the final level with the grenade launching enemies. And as you can see, I have died. And that is about it. A training level was made so that the player could obviously train and know the different controls and everything, but I believe that is not really needed for this video. I will try to play the first level again and get the third level, which is the hardest. And that should conclude my video for this. And as you can see, there is a purple aura around the enemies as I have won even faster. And this will make the enemies a lot faster, as you can clearly see. And their range of attack is quite more broad, making them a lot easier to hit and a lot more difficult to stay out. The obstacles were made here so that the players have a way of defending himself against the enemies. And as you can see, it is quite difficult on the hardest difficulty. I can't really win, as trying to talk and play at the same time disturbs me. But that should sum up the video. I thank you for your time and hope you have a good day.